What is going on, guys? They call me Ampy, and we're playing some WoW again here today, and we're gonna talk about something really quick, really important thing, at least to me, that I've experienced when I am doing my hardcore, beautiful raids, trying to be all professional. Yeah, Alliance, go. Not really. I joined a looking for raid group on what is it called? Siege of Orgrimmar. Second part, the Gates one. I don't remember what it was called. We were killing the General Nazgrim, and I decided to record the fight to see. It was actually going to be a live comm, but I decided against it. And we were wiping so hard that getting to that boss was just ridiculously long and tedious. It took such a long time to get there. No joke, probably took about an hour and a half, maybe a little more. Max 2 hours to get up to that final boss of that second part of Siege of Orgrimmar. And people were getting really pissed off, like really pissed off. So first time doing the raid, obviously I have no idea what I'm doing. So I was getting yelled at, I'm getting smacked around by these guys. They're screaming, kill the ads, get off the boss, you're not supposed to be doing that, go here, go there. It was a freaking mess, absolute mess, and it really makes me think that World of Warcraft is definitely not noob friendly, not really that user friendly for anybody that wants to join and start up, in 2014. So the game's been out since what, 2002, 2003. So I don't know, what do you think about that? The fact that nobody can really join without, getting criticized for doing the wrong thing. It's like everyone starts off at the bottom and you work your way up. You kind of learn how to play the game, you learn boss mechanics, you learn how to do this, you learn how to do that. And those veteran players, it seems like in this raid they got so sick of carrying the team that a lot of people left. We had a lot of re-queuing for the raid finder to get more people in. A lot of people left. A lot of people didn't want to be there anymore. A lot of people were screaming. I got yelled at. I've never gotten yelled at in a game before. So I was killing Nazgrim. I was trying to kill him, and they said to get on the ads. So I thought that I could switch back and forth between Nazgrim and the ads, but they wanted all melee to stay off the boss and just kill the ads. So I got yelled at for that. And but how am I supposed to know? Like, I think that's a little unfair to me as a newer player to yell at me like that when I have absolutely no idea. I mean, unless I looked it up, I googled the fight beforehand or YouTubed it, whatever. I'm sure there's a bunch of extensive guides, all kinds of other stuff that I could look up before the boss fight, but that kind of takes away from the surprise. If anybody understands that, the fact that you go through a new game to try to experience new things, you don't know what you're in for, you queue up, and pass fail, it's part of the experience. So people don't really seem to like that. It's either win or get the fuck out. That is every World of Warcraft veteran player's motto. It appears to me, just by looking at the chat box in this raid, not many people were happy with the outcome. So a little taken aback by the community. May be just my server. I'm on Corielstra's, thinking of server change and faction change back again, but later, that's for a another video. But actually, I can't even blame Corielstra's because they cross server. When you look for raid or you join a group, there's a bunch of people from different servers together in the raid, so it's not even like I can blame one server. It's totally the whole community as a whole, from all kinds of different servers, just kind of bashing everybody that comes in, and it's just really giving me the vibe that new players aren't welcome. And I know that World of Warcraft is on the downward spiral. Their subs are decreasing as more newer and more popular games are coming out, so I mean, it's not like it's Blizzard's fault, it's more the players' fault. So how can new players adjust to a game where all the veteran players are going to knock you for not knowing something specific? I know that my buddy told me that once I get enough item level, enough gear, whatever, to be pro, to be all veteran, I guess, he said he kind of bashes noobs himself, which is really taken aback by that too, you're gonna bash somebody for not knowing what to do, especially coming from my buddy. So it's like almost like the thing to do. You get gear and you get gear and you learn boss mechanics for the sake of bashing new players. I mean, I guess you can make fun of people who are lower on the DPS chart than you, but for what purpose? I don't really understand the satisfaction there. You know, tons and tons of trolls in this game. That's really all I'm seeing from this video. People just can't accept the fact that I might be new. You know, this might be my first 90, which it is. I might be playing this game for a day, might be playing this game for an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is. Could have been given the account by a friend to play, maybe play in a friend's account for a couple hours or so, just trying to learn the game. And what do you want? What do you expect from me? You know, you expect me to be ready to fight, ready to nuke the boss down with the proper things. And you know, people usually ask you in the beginning of the raid if you have any questions, and normally I don't say anything when I do usually have a question or two, but you know, I kind of like, you know, learn along the way, so I'm not really worried about the fact that if I go down, because chances are I'm gonna go down anyway. So you know, not that I'm important enough to battle res, you know, I'm still carrying a blue weapon, so it's not even like my DPS is that great. But what are you supposed to do when someone tells you, oh, you know, boss fight, any questions? I mean, I can't sit there and ask for the entire mechanics, you know. I mean, a couple people do ask, some people do help. I appreciate all those players that do lend a helping hand. How to Warcraft, that guy teaches people how to run solo dungeons across all expansions of the game, teaches you about server changes, teaches you about factions, classes, races, whatever it is. People like him kind of make the community, it eases it up a little bit. It gives me a little hope for the WoW community, and props to him for being on Coriel Strauss. I think the server's pretty dead personally, but putting Coriel Strauss aside, WoW community definitely could use some work. Definitely turned off by the community. At level 90, it seems that when I first started the game, leveling up with Recruit a Friend, this wasn't a big issue because, you know, I was in a noob zone, so there were noobs everywhere. So a lot of people didn't really know what to do, and that's perfectly okay. You know, everyone's got to start somewhere. So as you level up through WoW, it seems to me that you got the vanilla WoW players that are like, oh my god, the game the game used to be perfect in its glory days, look at it now, quit, hashtag out, goodbye, fuck this. Then you got the guys that join a little later but think who they are when they play. I can't stand people who think they are. It's a video game, first of all. Don't know how hardcore you're gonna take a looking for raid group. It's not even like it's a normal or a flex or a heroic dungeon. So it's a looking for raid group. What do you expect out of it, you know? What do you think that's going to come out of it? Perfect run, solo speed run, get the fucking record, put it on the board? No, it's not going to happen with looking for raid. It's just not. It's chances are you're going to get a wipe, and then you're going to get another wipe, and oh, look again, you're going to get 3 wipes. It's happened to me multiple times. Wipe every day, people quit. All part of a World of Warcraft looking for raid experience. So as you see in the video in the background, I did die, passed out on the ground again, as I normally do. Doesn't matter, the boss fight was practically over anyway, but for right now, I'm really just gonna stick it out. You know, WoW community, I'm hoping it's gonna grow on me as I play the game more. You know, maybe as I learn more, I'll try to share what I learn along the way. I know it's really tough coming into a game and not knowing what the hell you're doing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys can adjust into newer MMOs you get into. I have been Ampy. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next video.